Yeah. What it do, what it is, what he thought it was. This is your boy, Big King Kuma. And this show is Quick Scope and Jokes. Thank you for coming, one and all. Your mama and cousin. Who's wearing them drawers? It don't matter. How you feeling? Welcome. We all up in here. I'm here with my co-host.
I don't even got words for the intro.
You ain't got to. I knew it was absurd when it's coming out my lips. Don't even matter. I like to keep y'all on your toes. You never know what's going to happen next. That's the best part of it.
So, I wasn't lying.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? So this is the game. This is the show where we come in here, talk good cash shit about video games, and giggle about things from time to time, and just sometimes just be friends. Just talk. You want to be our friends? Well, come on in, neighbor. Come on in. We got some barbecue and some ribs on the side, but we ain't got no sauce.
I wouldn't know nothing about that. I didn't get no barbecue when you was down in Florida.
Man, I just know it was good. That's all I can tell you there.
It was. We'll get on that later. Anyway, look, it was a short trip.
You walked right into that one.
I did. I really did. I accept it. It's my fault. Anyway, well, let me introduce my friends. As the pettiness has already began, we got he's first up. Bet is a writer, director, producer, entrepreneur, podcast, and all-time purveyor of every darn thing petty, including that pink onesie. Shout out to Dante, aka Novishin. What's happening, player?
I am not petty today. It's not me who's bringing that petty energy.
I don't know. It don't have to be the petty energy. Sometimes you just got the title already. Somebody got to take your belt.
I'm just saying, somebody in here.
I mean,
feeling kind of petty.
What was it? A couple weeks ago on the other show, you almost took the belt.
Hey, I was going for it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, I'm coming for the belt with a ladder.
I'm doing good.
It was gonna be a cage match in this motherfucker.
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be back on the show, man.
Glad to hear it. I know. Also, since my mouth full of peanut butter, my homie Jay, who's a writer, producer, podcaster, gamer, local motorcycle enthusiast, and almost bought a brand new bike, which I almost agreed with him because it sounds sexy. What's my boy Jay, aka SF Sarge? What's happening, player?
What's happening, man? Oh, God, yeah. No, I might have to send you a picture of that bike, too, because I did almost end up with... I had to call Dante, all right? I did. Because I was like, Dante, I'm about to do something stupid.
Tell me no. Tell me no.
And that's why I called him.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did send you the pictures of it. You just don't ever check your text messages.
So, wait, hold on. Wait, when did you text me?
Wait. Back on the 2nd.
Shut the mouth there, could have said. I
got past too.
I got work text. Ooh. Yep, you did. It is a sexy ass bike too.
See,
God.
dang.
Once again, that's on me. Anyway,
see what level you at on the friendship scale. Like,
so
dang.
to be fair, I'm not allowed to have my phone at work. So a lot of times it's like I miss a lot of things on my phone. My mama cussed me out because apparently I forgot to text her back. It could have been something important, was it? No, I was just seeing how you doing. Why you cuss me out then?
Did it take you 2 weeks to text your mama back?
Actually, it took me 2 days, and she actually called me, blowing up my phone. But the phone works 2 ways, sir. You could call me
when you answer.
It's gonna be
Good
Tim.
points.
It's gonna be Tim.
These are all valid points. Anyway, so let's start with our first segment.
Because I know about me and Dante. We do be trying to call you, but we don't never hear nothing.
I do try calling y'all sometimes. Sometimes y'all don't be picking up. Dante especially. He be going ghost. Because I was like, you do go ghost. Tell me you don't go ghost.
Somebody make sure you go get that fire extinguisher. So somebody pants on fire. That's why.
Sir, I text you, or sometimes you just show up in a billow of smoke. I say, where's Dante? Then he'll get back to me like 8 hours later. What's happening, man? It's like, where you been? Like,
Exactly 8 hours, not 2 weeks.
So the first segment.
I am scorned.
I said I'm sorry, man. Gosh, I'm terrible with this. All right, but my life's all in weird disarray, so I'm trying to get back on schedule. Meaning, why I also wanted you on the podcast so we can talk good cash shit because I ain't got nothing but love for you, brother. That's how it is. So, first segment up, Jay. Since we don't get to see that often, you know what I'm saying. Glad to have you as always.
I love being here.
A new game announcement, something that's been hitting on your brain, or something that you heard about that you want to play. What's going on?
Actually, it's been out for a little bit, but I just recently got it.
Okay.
And I've been super excited for it. Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Ooh, talk about it, because I want to know about it.
Oh, it's good. It's so good. Everybody's favorite ginger, because apparently Hollywood's doing away with gingers everywhere else.
Right?
I don't know why.
I don't know either.
All of a sudden, media just don't like gingers no more.
It's like, why y'all so rude to ginger people?
But
Leave them
you're
alone.
back as Cal Kestis. You're back
Yes.
on the ship, the Mantis.
Yes.
But your crew's not there.
What?
Yeah, so now we're searching. We're trying to get the band back together. And that game has gotten harder. And it made me so mad the other night because I had almost an hour of gameplay down the drain when I died because it put me way, way back.
Oh, no.
There's no auto saves. Yeah, there's no like manual saves. There's no auto save. The only place it has auto save, but the only place you can do it now is at meditation points.
Oh, it's turned into a true Souls game.
And it's hard, bro.
The first one, it was
I
close
will
because
say
like, but you
this.
could save.
They definitely, you could definitely feel the American influence in there now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Cal done got him a gat.
You got a blicky?
Yeah, he got the llama.
Oh, no. Is he aimed at your mama? Are they out here spraying up streets? No.
Bro, and like they've even got like a special lightsaber style to use with the gun.
Dude.
Which I found kind of hilarious because it reminded me of oh shit, I can't remember the name of the movie. It had Christian Bale in it and
Ooh, I think I know what you're talking about. The one where they couldn't have emotions.
Mm-hmm.
It had Tay Diggs in it too.
Yes, thank you. And they were in the Tetragrammaton Cleric. Yes.
Equilibrium.
I love that movie. That is one of those unsung movies that I think did not get the recognition it deserves.
Gun kata.
But yeah, I was about to say it's almost like a gun kata but with a lightsaber, and it's kind of fucking dope.
Okay. I was excited about hearing that.
That's been like how many hours do I got in that one already? Like I got it just like not long ago. And when I say not long ago, I mean like very recently, like I think it was like a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago, and I'm only like 11 hours in.
Nice.
Like it's been good though. It's the customization's back. You know, you could customize your lightsaber. I think you got more colors, more options now.
Can you get a purple lightsaber?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You get, shout out to Sam Jackson. The only problem I had about the first one was when they finally gave you the opportunity to have like the dual lightsaber, you can only use it for like a quarter of a second and it goes back to one. I was like, oh.
No, they've changed it now to where you can set up two different stances at a time.
Okay.
And you can switch back and forth between the two stances. So you can either do single blade, dual wield, or the double blade, or the single blade and the gun. And I haven't got there yet because, like I said, I've only got like 11 hours so far. There's like a claymore blade.
I'm sorry. Whoa. Go back. What
Like,
do you
Say
mean?
a
Claymore
claymore
blade?
blade?
Like Scottish claymore
Okay.
Oh.
lightsaber.
Oh, okay.
Y'all thinking, no, not click, click, goodbye.
It was like, what weapon of devastation? It's like, how can we make lasers even more deadly? You know, I got it. Blunderbuss. Let's do it. What the fuck?
Whew, glad you broke that down for us because I mean those questions.
Oh. Okay, but Scottish Claymore, copy that.
Yeah, like super long blade. Yeah.
Okay.
Although it does kind of pain me because as a big Star Wars fan, they've kind of gone this route of like, because if you watch like the older stuff, lightsabers were like harnessing the power of the sun in a blade, you know?
Exactly.
And now we're back to this, it's a flashy stick.
Yep.
Because I'm
Flash
like,
stick with crystal in it.
I'm like, I could access this area only if I had something that could cut through this chicken wire. You know, something that was super hot, could melt metal, that'd be awesome.
If only.
See, what he needs to do is go to the Battlefield universe and get one of their knives You can cut through anything.
Bro, for real, that is like the strongest knife in the
Wooden
universe.
fence, chicken
First of all,
wire.
the user has to be the strongest motherfucker on the planet. Sir, do you know you cut through a fucking door?
Yeah.
Like, this is like the front of a house door. This isn't like, oh, some little panty. Oh, this is an indoor.
And it
No,
like
this is
shatters.
With a pocket knife.
like there's a depth charge at the end of that blade or something. It doesn't make sense.
Motherfucker out here with a Swiss Army knife like, oh, should I use a screwdriver? Nope, blade.
Said that's for pussies. No, this is a knife. Like, what the
Out here unlocking bipods for the knife and shit.
with my knife.
Took out a helicopter with my knife.
I died once. Once? Yeah. I think I saw that scream one time, and I kept hearing someone scream, promoted.
Seriously, people, you should watch Battlefield Friends. It's amazing.
Really has. It was a great part of my college area, and it made my soul tickle like a little bit. Now, if you don't know about it and you play Battlefield at any point, watch it.
Definitely.
Awesome. Great contribution there, Jay. I've definitely wanted to play that game. I've heard about it for a good little bit, and I'm actually kind of still curious about getting into it. It just made me mad to take away from consoles. It's just like, yeah, don't play it. I didn't want to play it on a computer. I kind of want to play it on a console, but it's okay. We're doing all right.
Well,
Chan.
you can use your controller on the PC.
True.
It literally has a thing when you start the game. It'll say, this game is designed for controller. Please plug in any controller-like device.
Oh, thank
I
God.
just used an
like,
Xbox controller.
if they told me that you have to use point and click, I've been pissed. I was like, I don't know how to do that.
We will
not
learn you
good
the
at
ways of the shit bucket. It's okay.
I still go to the toilet, fellas. I don't know how to use the shit bucket.
Take breaks.
So, Don Shot, what's your game announcement of the week, brother?
All right, so the game announcement. This one, it snuck up on me. I had no clue about it, and I saw the trailer for it, and I'm like, I am super curious about this, and I'm scared because it's gonna be in early access. Like they said, it's early access, but they're dropping it. It's gonna be on for Steam and for Xbox. It's coming to Game Pass.
Didn't we just talk about early access?
We
the other day?
literally last week we talked about freaking the early access games and how it make my ass itch. But go ahead, maybe it won't be that bad.
You giving my friend ass itchy butt.
But the only reason why I'm sitting there like I want to give it a chance because it's coming Game Pass, and Game Pass, you try games that you're not sure about. This game is called Power World. Now, what is this game? Power World. PAL
World.
World.
Okay.
So this game is you're in a Pokemon type of world.
Oh, I heard about this one.
Where the Pokemon carry rocket launchers, or you got a Gatling gun or machine gun. So now you're fighting Pokemon with guns, and you use other Pokemon to help fight the other Pokemon, and they also carry guns. So yeah, I saw this and I'm like, what the hell is this? And then you have like a little Eevee character just whipping out a rocket launcher. You're like, okay. Okay.
So I don't think you're ready.
So from what they showed is your character is the humanoid character, like the Ash Ketchum lookalike, knockoff. Right. You go out and you have like your own little special. I'm just gonna put in Pokemon references because this is what I can literally just equate it to. You got your own Pokeballs. You go out there, you throw the Pokeballs, you capture these pals, and then you could turn around and unleash those pals on other Pokemon. And then
isn't that just the normal game?
Yeah, and then on top of that,
Blickies.
yeah. So it's also crafting. It's like an open world crafting thing. So it's like survival crafting. So you can build. Got to build like a house and stuff. So you can put your Pokemon to work to build your house while you're out there scavenging other resources and stuff. And then you get your favorite ones and you give them an AR and be like, "Yo, we're gonna go take down that leaf Pokemon over there. Let's go." So while your Lucario's out there, throwing out some beams, you over there, with the 45, just blah blah blah. It's like
American breathing, first form. 45 ACP.
He used the American spell. But yeah, it looks crazy, bro. Like you sit there and you watch this trailer, you're like, dude, this is Pokemon with guns. Like, and like I said, they said it's supposed to be early access, and they said it's gonna be in like at least for a year. But I'm telling you, dude, you look at this shit looks like Pokemon. For real, for real. Like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, yo, did some people just leave from that studio and be like, yo, we're just going to go create our own and then make this? Like,
You think Pokemon has had an IP of like a very like child forward like audience or people who just enjoy like this particular loving atmosphere.
It's Nintendo, and you know how Nintendo keeps a death grip on all their IP.
True. So, but at the same time, it's like, oh, so y'all ain't gonna let us kill nobody. Everybody just faints, is what you're telling me. It's like, oh no, this giant dragon smacked an electric mouse, and you tell me it just fainted? Nah. Then sit right with me. Like, the fun thing is actually, if you read the manga, which if you ever read the manga on some of the old school Pokemon, like they murder like a lot. and there's like they be eating Pokemon.
I expected Magikarp to be eating a lot.
I'm about to say that it's like, what do you do? Carp? Nah, you know, it's sashimi.
Exactly. Like, yo, I'm pretty sure
Magikarp use sushi.
I'm pretty sure Pidgeotto is probably tastes pretty good, you know, fried up and stuff, you know. That's why I'm thinking.
Hey, that Tauros, can't tell me Tauros don't taste good between two pieces of buns.
Right?
Guys, our Southern is showing.
just tad bit. Just tad
Barbecue sauce on it. Smoke it all day.
Some of that sweet baby rays on it.
Taro barbecue. Ooh,
Use some cherry wood on that son bitch right there.
Some of that Stubbs.
Ooh, I love Stubbs. Anyway, sorry. These are not product placements. We just enjoy these products, all right?
We're Southern and we're fat.
It's, yep. It's good to me.
Get some sauced up Pokemons out here.
Bet you Charmander delicious than a motherfucker.
I'm not going to lie. I always wondered what would happen if you put a redneck in Pokemon.
And it's called Power World. PALWORLD.
No, I'm talking about like, man, I saw this Atkins the other day, so I ran him over with my 4-wheeler. He tasted real good afterwards.
He got a lot of poison in it, but once you take poison out, I'll tell you that thing tastes downright tasty. Now, the fun thing is I put in some of my moonshine liquor, some of that sauce. That worked all right pretty good. I got Ekins liquor. The Japanese call it Habu Sake. I call it Habu Delicious.
The Atkins. Atkins sake.
Excuse us.
God.
We haven't been outside today. We apologize.
As the most redneck of the group can confirm would do.
Absolutely. That game sounds awesome. And since it's been discussed, when it come out, like they put it out and first time reviewed a trailer, like what, 2023? I'm sorry, no, like 22 or something. It's been a while.
What's that for Power World?
Yeah, for Power World.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was one of those things that they threw it out there, but it was like, you know, you saw it and you're like, oh, that sounds interesting. Then you forgot about it. Well, you know, they wrapped up their campaign because it's going to drop on January 19th, and they're like, hey, first of the year, we got a brand new game dropping pretty soon. And it's like, oh, now you want to tell us about it? So if you hadn't wishlisted on Steam, you would. If you wishlisted on Steam, you was already tracking. But if you didn't wishlist it, you're like, this just came out of nowhere. And like I said, Microsoft just jumped in and it's like, yo, we're bringing the Game Pass too, so everybody can get a chance at it.
Can I play it on my PC?
Yes.
Ooh.
He's intrigued.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, yo, let's kind of curious about this. Like, I want to try this out, you know?
Absolutely. And who doesn't like the idea? The good thing about us being millennials, like you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just watch a little bit of this. And, you know, I've gotten older, but I still love the content. The people who grew up with us had the same ideas and they made games. They make content. They make a lot of other things. It's like, you know what would be cool? Pokemon. But fuck all that friendly shit. Just shoot them. Like, I love our generation. I don't care what anyone has to say about us.
I'm going to shoot them to your damn near death, and then I'm going to try to catch you in my Pokeball.
And if you don't cooperate, I'm eating you. with some stubs.
They got like a chicken. They got like a chicken looking like a monster. I'm like, can you eat them or do you just use them as a weapon? Like, there's some questions that need to be answered here.
Does he come pre-seasoned? If not, I got my own.
Because I know it's because it's an open world, one of those survival crafting games. So it's like everything should be craftable. So that chicken, do we craft it?
And then you can use the Pokemon to create their own device of demise. Like, yeah, you make that smoker there, combustible chicken. Yeah, you're sitting there and close the door for me. $450.
Oh God,
it's so messed up. But I want to play it.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking forward to a game that really piques your curiosity, Power World is the game that you're gonna try.
Oh my gosh, that's been on my heart for the longest. But like the fact that they're actually making the game is like, okay, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's come from this.
Yep, dropping on Steam, Game Pass, and Microsoft. So, yeah,
okay. I just look for it. I ain't found it yet.
It's trust me, you're gonna love it when you see the trailer. So my game announcement of the week is one that actually that's been kind of lingering for I think about a year now, but it's supposed to be dropping in the summer of 2024 this year. Shout out to everybody who made it with us. It's called Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. It's literally you got this flintlock pistol that's like from the soldier. I think it's like a lady protagonist that's going around and like she's a soldier and she's also has like a subtitle called The God Killer. So she's like fighting and beating the shit out of stuff, but it's got like a little bit of magic involved too. So it's kind of got like a little Forspoken like energy put into it if you guys have ever played it or at least looked at the imagery. But at the same time, it's like some gangster shit. Cause she was like, okay, stab, blicky energy, jump into a magic beast and then beat your ass with it. It's so confusing, but I'm like, I like games that are perplexed for no reason. That's me. I like imagery. And it feels like the story's gonna be really good. If you look for this, it's very pretty. It's aesthetically pleasing. It gives me a nice little bit of, yeah. So.
But is it Final Fantasy pretty?
No, I'm not gonna. Final Fantasy kind of put the cherry on top of that. If you watch if you ever played Final Fantasy 15, yet alone, it's just, oh my gosh, look how pretty it is. They got a car that flies, and even they made me want ramen that I could literally make in my kitchen, but they make it look 10 times better for no damn reason. It's like, so here's your ramen, here's some shrimp on top. Like, oh my god, that shrimp look amazing.
Oh, we don't want to talk about video game food because we all know the best video game food is out of Monster Hunter.
Ain't like with the little cat,
the cats be killing it, bro.
The little cat cooks.
Yeah, bro. You see they pull out that food, you be like, damn, that shit look good as hell. Like, I need to get a cat and teach him how to cook. Like, yo,
hey, get Mr. Whiskers. Now hold these tight. Nope. You don't get no meow mix till you learn how to cook. It's better meow mix. I'm telling you, you get that fish just right with the sauce on it. I'm telling you. Bro, anyway,
coming out with some meals on there. All right, let's go back.
Anyway, so if you get a chance to play this, we'll look for it. It's called Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn, and if you check out the trailer, it's got a lot of Forspoken. Look, I'm not going to say it's the same creators, but I will say that it has notes of that. But it looks like you're fighting like these random beast-like deities, mechanized warriors. You're fighting like people of your own kind too, but at the same time, it's like magic mixed into it all. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's very cool looking. Is also something that just feels like, oh man, this is different. I'd enjoy playing this shit for at least 50 hours. Nothing else. If it doesn't give me anything more than 50 hours, I'd be excited because it's giving me a little palate cleanse. Because I need a new one after I played Immortals Phoenix Rising. And I still haven't played the rest of that DLC, but just the main story I have well over 90 hours in. So need a new palate cleanser. So look for that summer 2020.
Back on Steam.
I'm afraid because you sent me that screenshot of what they be looking at the top and it just nasty. Like,
doesn't mean you got to.
I mean, if you're scared of Steam, then bro, you just need to go ahead and get you a new Xbox or PS5.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you could do that too.
So what's gonna be, Tim?
Yeah,
Huh?
Tim.
What's your name, fine motherfucker? Time.
What cuss gonna be, fine motherfucker? I don't want to play this game.
They weren't playing no game. Booty is more important than water. Anyway, so Flintlock, look it out for summer 2024. On to our next segment. One of my favorites, of course, because I like to get things off my titty meat. Just relax my chesticles and just get my emotions out. It's called Highest Point of Pisstivity, where we talk about things that frustrate us, annoy us, or sometimes you just gotta just get it off your heart. Jay, I know you got a highest point of pisstivity from this week. What's going on with you, man?
So, as you know, I like to ride my motorcycle.
Right.
And I live out in the country, way out in the middle of nowhere. And we got paved roads out here because I got a street bike.
Yeah.
And I'll be the only one on the road and someone will start to pull out in front of me from an intersection. I'm like, how do you not? It's literally me and you. Ain't nobody else out here. Why the fuck you trying to kill me?
You could have waited.
Like, they'll start to pull out, and then it's like, oh, I didn't see you. How the fuck didn't you? I got this bright-ass LED headlight on here, wearing bright-ass clothes, and you just in your little cage in your own world. You know, if you got off your fucking phone while you was driving, you might have seen me, motherfucker. Sorry, that shit makes me so mad.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, it's understandable. I understand. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there that non with ingredients with you. Like, yep, speak, brother. Tell the truth.
Yeah, dude, it's stupid. And since I've gotten back on to riding, you know, it's been a long time since I've rode, and I just started again last year. I've noticed it a lot more because back when I was riding back in the day, cell phones weren't as big as they are now, and you definitely didn't have smartphones back then. Shut up, I'm dating myself. But now you got motherfuckers trying to make Snapchats and shit while driving, and I'm just like, y'all motherfuckers need to stop.
And that's how you... I can't stand that.
And it's always the person that's like got 3 dented up fenders, missing a bumper, talking about, I didn't know, I didn't see him. Well, no shit. You obviously don't see much of anything.
Well, sir. Tell me how you really feel.
And it's 9 times out of 10 a fucking Nissan Altima.
Menace to society's on the road.
Boss level menace.
100% facts. Listen, I'm sorry, but if you drive a fucking Altima, you're a menace to society.
Like you're somebody looking for you right now in some state. You did something.
Ultima drivers, they're out here, 5th owner, salvage title, paying 23% interest, $300 a month, $200 a month fucking car insurance, doing 190 down the road in that piece of shit.
No, one working headlight, half a bumper missing. No seatbelts, one door doesn't open.
Real shit. I was in Louisiana in my 2019 Ranger doing 85 on the interstate, and I had an Altima missing half of its rear bumper past me like I was standing still.
And probably had window over plastic over the windshield or over the.
Oh no,
side
extra
windows.
dark window tint, and it was bubbled.
Oh, they had the drug dealer tent. Oh, no. They had the ancient drug dealer tent. They didn't even afford to get the bullets pushed
It was
out.
turning
on a new
purple
rat.
too.
So a sun beat.
Hey, buy your
that's
pay
hilarious.
here, right?
Bro, I'm telling you, Altima, like, if you drive an Altima, I'm sorry, you're automatically a menace to society. You got bad credit, and you probably got warrants.
And your drawers got holes in them. But anyway,
Oh my gosh!
I
don't think
understand.
I don't think I can compete with that.
I don't know. I can get close, but I don't know if I can get to it. Mine's a different lane.
I know I can't.
You
Might as
wanna go
well
up
just
that-
skip me.
No, I don't want to skip you.
No. You got to share with the class now.
Absolutely. Your highest point of festivity, Don John. What's happening, man?
I almost all right. So mine's a second hand, right? My festivity is second hand.
He's secondhand mad.
Second.
Yeah, because I mean, all right. So as you know, my podcast, Reach for the Clicker. We out there. We watch TVs and movies and stuff. You know, so I'm out there constantly. looking for new media to ingest to be like, oh, hey, this is interesting. I think our listeners might be interested in to check this out for themselves. So I'm sitting there doing this research, and I come across this ITV special called Alan Bates versus the Post Office, and so apparently, it's secondhand. So this issue is is based on a true story, and it's something that's been known for a while, but until they actually put it on TV, ITV, and the rest of the country saw this in action and realized these details are real, they got super pissed off. Now, what happened is the post office over there, they're not like the American post office where
where's this at?
Over in the UK, over in Britain.
Oh, okay. So it's the Royal Mail.
No, it's not Royal Mail. It's just actual post office. That's what I get into. So, over in America, the USPS, United States Postal Service, is ran by the government, the U.S. government. All right. Over there,
fun fact: the old mail jeeps were made by Northrop Grumman.
Yes, it was.
Yes. So over there, they got Royal Mail, and then they have the other post office, which is it's part of the government. It has to respond to the government, but it's its own separate entity from the Royal Mail. Just like like FedEx
or UPS.
Yeah, having to answer to the government, even though they should do whatever they want. So what they did was they installed these new computers to every site, and when these postmasters, do their closeout, they realize, hey, there's a shortfall here. It could be like maybe a couple of dollars. It starts off a couple of dollars, then it's tens, and all of a sudden thousands of dollars. And they're like, wait, these numbers are not right. What the fuck? So they'll call the helpline and tell them, hey, I'm having trouble with my system. It's telling me that I'm short. I need you guys to look at it. The post office will be like, oh, no, it's you're the only person that having this problem. You need to fix it. And they're looking like, well, how do I fix it? Like, well, you need to pay that money that's missing because apparently you stole it. So, they're thinking, all right, maybe I just don't know how to do math anymore. I've been doing this for like 30 years. Maybe I'm losing my mind. So they'll literally go put that money back. But it keeps happening. And on and on and on to the point where the post office, they'll come down and say, hey, we're auditing you. We see you're short $53,000. So either give us the money or we're going to take you to court.
Oh, wow.
So they're like, well, let's go to court. But I'm trying to tell you that your system's not working. Something's not right. This is not right. So they'll go to court and the judges are like, well, we believe the experts that post office put together. So, yeah, you stole the money. So we're going to put you in jail. Now, this whole time this happening, these postmasters just think it's just happening to them. They didn't know that this was a widely spread issue across the whole country. And the post office made sure they told the technical team, don't tell these people that other people are having this. If anybody says, hey, I'm having this problem, you tell them you're the only one having this problem. It took him like 12 years. Well, one guy literally is like, you know what? I'm just going to drive down to the next post office and talk to him to his face and find out if he's having the same problem. And that's when they start realizing this was a big issue.
Oh, wow.
So they said like over 15 people were prosecuted, went to jail, served jail time for this. 4 people committed suicide, all because there was a glitch in the system that post office knew and didn't tell nobody and lied to their government about it. Bro.
That is shitty.
Bro, I was heated. I was like, yo, I understand why y'all motherfuckers mad. Like, I'm mad about this because, that's some foul shit. Like, they have on record and paper that these guys knew there was an issue, tried to cover it up, lied to the government about, oh, yeah, everything's fine. It's like the IT network. Computer says no, so it's wrong. But it's like, we're trying to tell you. So, yeah, that's why I'm upset. And that's why I'm pissed off.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn it. So, anything I'm about to say something petty.
That's why I said I got secondhand pissed off. I know it didn't affect me. I'm not even in that same country, but, seeing that story and seeing that it's real, then, this did the actual interview with these people. And you're like, I just want to go. And here's what we like a good kick in the teeth. The lady that was in charge of the post office, She ended up getting honors over there, which is basically like you get like a title, like a lord or ladyship or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Because basically, like, oh, you did such great service for the country, for the United Kingdom, we're gonna give you a title. And then, like, she knew since 2007 that this shit was fucked up, and you gonna sit there and reward her with a title?
No, she going to jail. She better go to jail.
She better. That's what I'm saying. She better go to jail. All that money you made too, that better go back. Like, bro, it's just.
Sorry, this is overseas. Constable. Alert further authorities. She needs to be locked up post haste.
Get the bobbies in here.
Where's the coppers?
But yeah,
Shout out everybody.
Yeah, that's why that's my highest point of festivity. Secondhand pissed off.
That's it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a break before I even get into mine because I'm gonna be real clear. That isn't even pisstivity. That is just fucked up. You disrespected people. You dishonored people. You throwing people off to the wayside. You literally throwing
People
them.
literally lost their lives
for you lying because you wouldn't want to show that you had any idiosyncrasies of failure. Like, it's fine. Everybody fucks up every now and again, but to put people at stake instead of trying to save your company's behavior, that's the main thing about companies. You know, that one person's like, oh yeah, hey man, you owe me like 5 cents. Or you got that one cool person that's like, hey man, don't worry about it. I got change in the drawer. I'll take care of that. It's 5 fucking cents. It's not your money. It's the company's money. And that could save someone's life, or that could just make someone's day a little bit better. Then do that. I can understand not trying to steal a plethora of a bounty, a fucking pantheon of shit. But when it comes down to these small little minute things where you realize that something's fucked up and you could fix it, and you do something to make someone's life a little bit easier, but you choose violence or some other stupid shit to go along with it, that's
the company route.
But that's what makes it so foul, right? It's like you sitting there, like, okay, you have like a $100 shortfall. It's like, well, I'll go ahead and take this $100 out of my pocket to fill this hole, and hopefully they will fix it. You know, the post office will fix this issue, and then the next time it rolls around, hey, it's $1,000. Well, I ain't got 1,000. Let me go borrow 1,000, and then next thing you know, now it's 5,000 or 15. At the end of the month, you're being told, yeah, you're short. $35,000. You need to pay us. You need to pay this. And it's like, well, let me go hit my parents up. They're going to pull from their pension to help pay this off. And it's like, dude, you sitting there having other people borrow money or dish into their retirement plan to help you, and what you think is a one-time thing, but to come to find out, it's a rolling issue, and they keep coming and coming and coming. And it's like, bro, this is it's some foul shit, dude. It's some foul shit.
Absolutely atrocious. I'm actually slightly disgusted in the moment, to be honest with you, just thinking about it, because someone's entire life was ruined. Multiple people's lives were ruined because you just want to protect the company. Fuck your company.
Yeah, that's me. That's me though.
I got you. No, I got that. That's not festivity. I'm gonna get a picture in a minute. Right.
Follow that up, Tim.
No pressure, right? So. Once again, I want to prefix. That's why I want to put strong emphasis on his last one. Like that's a lot, and that's not. I wouldn't call that pisstivity. That's somebody need their ass beat, like hey, dude, on a fucking corporate level. Everyone, the whole company needs to be rerouted, gutted, and then done over again because this is bullshit. That's it. Moving on. I'm not gonna put any more pressure on anybody. So everybody do what you need responsibly, but take care of yourselves. That's all I'm gonna say. And get everything in writing. That's another thing. Now to my highest point of festivity, because it's nowhere going to be on that grand of a situation, but it's just me. You guys have heard me for a little bit. You're on 11 episodes in. We're 11 episodes in, by the way, fellas. Thank you for everyone that's been listening thus far. So I'm a little angry now and again, but this is one thing that's been pissing me off. I've been around this world for over 30 suns, 30 rotations around the sun. And for some reason, it's always the assumption that I'm not who I am, meaning my name. My name is Tim. I'm a black man. I'm a 6-foot black man named Tim. No one believes me that my name is Tim. I've literally been stopped in airports.
I mean, if you want to be technical, it's Timothy.
Even worse. That's like,
So
it's
see,
even
you
worse.
were already starting off with a lie.
You're right. You're right. I was a fabrication. My name is Timothy. All right. No one believes that my name is Timothy. Usually, almost every time, from whether it's job interviews, whether it's been when I was in college, when I was in school, when I travel. When I travel is honestly one of the biggest times that it pisses me the fuck off, because I did a lot of traveling for work for years, right? And it was this one time I was stuck in France, and I had an 18-hour layover due to some type of like. The government's not really good with putting people on the right planes at the right times. Let's just say that. And I needed to get home. I was 18 hours stuck in fucking Paris, France, but there were no hotels available. But they kept telling me to stay at the airport because they said they could put me on a flight within 2 hours. That was a 2-hour damn lie. It was this little dude who saw me. It's like, hey, excuse me. Excuse me. If it's not a good French accent, I apologize. Excuse me. Can I get your passport? Like, yeah, here's my passport. Okay, this isn't you. It's like, no, it's me. It's like, and then he literally held it to where I couldn't see it and said, where are you born? I'm like, bitch, what? He was like, well, yeah, if this is your passport, where were you born? And then I see like two other dudes. He kind of nods at two other dudes who are security to like come over to me. I was like, this is a thing. This is a thing. And it'd be different if it was just the first time. If it was just like, oh, okay, it's just one time this guy was kind of a bit of a dick, whatever. And it's like, he made me identify, like, explain my own passport that's in my pocket. It's with my face on it. And say that it wasn't me. And then it's happened to me again when I was flying from, I think it was Jebel Ali. It was like from the Middle East and then flying into the freaking Heathrow. Flew into Heathrow. Wonderful people there. It was like, hey, how you doing? All right, I'm doing great. Now, granted, at the time I had a bald head and a big beard. It's fair. But at the same time, profiling. Cut it out, people.
Yeah, I'm gonna say where you was coming from.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
This was the summer 2015, 16. I think it was 2015. It's neither here nor there. They were like,
I'm surprised they didn't put a plate of bacon in you. It's like, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and take a bite there, guy?
So the first part was just like, hey, yeah, can I see your passport? Yeah, sure, here you go, blah, blah. I had my paperwork, everything in my bag, but I was like, I would just try to use my regular passport when I was going through the thing. It's like, yeah, here you go. There you go. Okay, cool. You mind if we see you in the back room real quick? Yeah, sure. Just we got a couple checks. So they grabbed like two other people around me. So I'm like, all right, cool. This is standard.
You
shit.
are a rather large individual.
It's, this is fair, but still, still went to the back room, whatnot. It was like three of us in there. It was like a lady and then some other white guy and then me. I was like, okay, this isn't racist. It's cool. They're just doing standard checks. We're great. And then they separated us all. I'm like, uh-oh. With it. I felt safe when the white lady was in the room with me.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I know like this. So
something not right here.
It's like, hey, do you mind if we look through your bag? Sure, by all means, sir. Check my bag. It's going through my check bag and all that stuff like that. It's like, all right, cool. Sir, do you mind if you take off your jacket? Yeah, sure. I had a hoodie on, took off the hoodie, so on and so forth, moved on. And then, I see two guys my size. Now, once again, I'm about it. I look like somebody who's either a bouncer or play football, which I've done both. So, neither here nor there. So they both pull up. I see two dudes my size putting on gloves. How you doing? I was like, hey. Why are you here? Like, yeah, sir, you don't mind taking off your shirt? Say, oh, wait a damn minute. Like, sir, can you identify yourself? Did you come over here with any type of missiles or weaponry or anything? Missiles? What the hell am I hiding
smuggling a missile up my ass?
Exactly. Now, if I move my left cheek 2 degrees to the right, I promise you, everybody's out this motherfucker. No. I'm just a big dude. Big ass black dude, southern motherfucker, trying to go home. They shut it down. They didn't believe my name was Timothy. And I had 3 forms of ID. I showed them the 3 forms of ID. What I forgot is I had an official passport in my bag. And I had orders. But I didn't come to my mind because I didn't think you were going to try to put your finger up my ass.
They're about to test your watertight integrity.
Check your oil.
Sir, it's like, it was in a minute. It's like, sir, now I don't, you don't have to be difficult. You just tell us what to say. First of all, here's my official passport. Here's my fucking orders. Get the fuck off me. It's like, oh, well, why didn't you show these first? Because you didn't tell me that it was an ass checking section of this conversation. So we all kind of dispersed. We go, oh, thank you, Mr. Murray. You have a good day, so on and so forth. I'm like, all right, eat a dick. just move the fuck on. Then I got checked again before I got on the plane. After all that shit. And then 5 minutes later, when it was time for me to catch my plane, because if you've ever been to Heathrow, you know it takes forever to get your fucking flight, especially internationally. Got to fly back. Yeah, we don't know if it's you. You sure you're Mr. Murray? Are you? Who the fuck? You don't look like a Timothy to me. I'm gonna beat your grandmama ass. You keep playing with me.
And like that, Tim's back on the list.
I will literally A-Town stomp your grandmama in her wheelchair. Keep playing with me. I'm sick of y'all shit. How dare you? It's the assumptions for me. It's literally, can you just like give people, their identities are who they are. Essentially, if I have documentation of it, I didn't steal someone's identity. So who the fuck else wants to be Timothy? It's a random name that I would just steal. What random black dude like, yeah, I could have been anything else, but I chose Timothy, and now I'm faking that my name is Timothy on all my documentation.
Yep.
They probably thought your name was supposed to be Tim Moti, you know?
No, this one dude thought it said, oh yeah, this made me hot too. When I flew into freaking Atlanta airport, and it was two people that were waiting to say, Gerard Jenkins. She kept saying Gerard Jenkins, like it was supposed to be late. That's not my name. So I didn't. So literally, this one black lady, she got off the microphone. Excuse me, sir. Like, do you not hear those people calling you? Was it? Excuse me? You're the only person here. Are you Gerard Jenkins? No. Are you sure? Let me see your ID. It's like, what? I'm not even. What? My name's not Gerard. You look like a Gerard. Well, it's not, Heifer. Like,
Yep.
I'm so sorry, sir.
That would have been a hard heifer on that one.
I don't believe in calling women bees. Like, even in a comedic sense, I don't tell someone directly. I usually say it in an off happenstance. But essentially, Heifer, my name is not Gerard. Get the fuck off me. And I better get some free points from something, goddamn.
Right?
Which I so happen. I got first class. It was nice. Because funny thing is, her boss was right behind her. She's like, "Did you really just call him Gerard?" She's like, yeah. You know you're gonna put me in an empty seat, right? Yes, ma'am. So you goddamn right. It's stinking Heffel. Harlot.
Well, I mean, Dante does go by his middle name.
He does.
Yeah.
Which, see, but I get it. It's just because our names are different does not mean that it's not our names. If I have documentation of that.
Here's the thing. Yours is, while it may not be different, it's still an American name. Dante ain't even got that. He got an Italian name.
Like,
use a whole Italian black man.
I love using the first when in official capacity, because I like to see people struggle to say it in official capacity.
You're a dick. You're a dick.
Like if it's just a common thing, you know, just we're like in a restaurant or something. Oh, what's your name for the order? Yeah, I just give them Dante. But you know, when it comes to like the official, like, oh, we're sitting in an office and it needs to be yelled, you know, they gotta shout my name out or something. I want you to say my first name. I want you to say my government. I want to see you struggle. I want to see how you gonna be like, all right, let's go with it.
It's like, Mr.
So they looking at the paper, sweating.
Say the last name. Just say his last name. I don't have this. I don't have it today.
So
we got an interpreter.
That's me. That's just me, though.
All I can see is the skit from Key and Peele with the teacher.
Hey, Ron.
Timo
Balake.
D nice. Denise.
I'm trying to say your name.
Say it right. Thank you. He was so hot.
Jaqueline?
Jacqueline? So, go to Shaq Hennessy's office right now. O'Shaughnessy's? Get out of here.
God, that was so good.
Yeah, those guys are amazing. So in summation to my particular highest point of festivity, stop making assumptions. If someone says that's their name, they have identification saying that that's their name. I get it. There's a lot of people who like fabricate who they are and so on and so forth, but don't give people a difficult time because that's what their name is. I'm engaged to a black woman with a French name. Okay.
Hold on. What about your middle name?
No.
My middle name's D'Angelo, but
Now you just doxed him.
but it was my parents came up with it because it was like, oh yeah, you were born in San Angelo, Texas, so D'Angelo. But then also my middle school was hell for me when they figured out my middle name. Say, oh, put the baby alone, sing the song. It doesn't feel very good here. Between that and people saying Ruben Studdard like my daddy, but that's a whole nother thing. I've been going through a lot of this. Bottom line.
That's fucked up right there. You gotta fight him. I understand. You gotta fight him right there.
Look at him, man. I've been going through it for a little bit. But bottom line is just let people be who they are. And if someone tells you who they are, let that be until they prove otherwise. If they have federal documentation showing us who the fuck they are, that means the country believes me too. So fuck off. Anyway. Let's go to my final segment of the show, which is called the vibe of the week. This is where you got a song that's been booming, it's been bucking, it's been reverberating in your heart. And I'm gonna start off first because this one, it hits with a special pocket of my heart because I love things in the land of the rising sun. And I love anime. If you don't love anime, that's okay. You don't have to. But anyway, you're wrong. So
wow,
this particular theme song hit so hard. The original singer was Matsuko Mawatari. She was awesome. But the English singer is the one that we grew up with, the ones that we heard in Toonami, and that used to ring our bells. It's called Smile Bomb, aka Hoho Enemi no Bakudan. Bro. And if you don't know, Yu Yu Hakusho's opening theme song. Let's just start there.
Wow.
I don't know where to go. Sarah White was killing it. She was whamming. I literally rewatched the entire show with my fiance, Queen Kuma, and just so we can get an idea for the live action. And, you know, we want to get, plus I love the show anyway. That thing hit every time. They changed the outro like 5 different times, but that knew they couldn't come with anything better than that first theme song. They changed the drawing and everything like that, but that first theme song, whoo boy, I don't know where to go. It what? If you don't know about it,
have you watched the live action yet?
I have watched some of the live action. I haven't finished. I think I almost finished it. I think I'm like an episode out before I finish it.
What do you think?
I like it. But at the same time, if we get like a full opinion on it, I would actually like do that. If we have another channel check, I can do that with you guys. That's what's on the. I think
that might be in the works.
That might definitely be in the works. It's also, my friends will also have another podcast, if you're not familiar with it. It's called Reach for the Clicker. And they have channel checks, which is like this subsidiary where they have secondary random topics that they throw out, so on and so forth. And I still happen to show up there sometimes, usually because I watch too much damn anime. But
nice plug.
Exactly.
Like Thank you.
You know, I love you guys. So, you know, just show that love there. But bottom line, if you haven't heard that theme song, look for Smile Bomb. And the English version was sung by Sarah White. You can actually listen to it on Spotify. It whams. Anywho, Jay, what's your vibe of the week, brother?
This week again, I'm back on T-Pain, man. He did this amazing cover of War Pigs.
Ooh, he did it from up on top of
and
the covers.
It surprised the shit out of me.
He
I was like,
killed it.
I was like, God damn, bro, that's good. I was like, holy shit.
He killed that shit, bro.
Like, I didn't know the man could sing.
So this is something I've said for years. I guess maybe because most of my family's from Florida and so on, and you know, but like we've listened to T-Pain since my brother went to FAMU and all the stuff like that in Tallahassee. So I'm used to hearing him without autotune. So we knew when the Masked Singer, I was like, oh, that's T-Pain. I knew that was T-Pain immediately from the first two notes. I was like, oh, no, that's T-Pain. Like they were confused at the fact that he actually had vocals. It's like, no, T-Pain didn't use autotune because he wanted to. He just did it because it was catchy and he used it on a couple songs. And then somehow he got trademarked as the dude who did autotune. Kind of find out. Lo and behold, he been having them angelic pipes. No pause needed. Blessing everybody's stereo systems for a long time. I fuck with that song. That rendition of War Pigs was solid.
You know, I only have one thing to say about that. Hey, yo, really? The pipes? That's what you thinking about?
Hey, excuse me, sir. It's a wind instrument.
Is it now? Do you blow into it?
Anyway, Dante, what is your song? What is your favorite?
No. You should answer the question there, sir.
This is what I mean. Shoot, it depends on. Look, hey, he's got a wonderful wife that's probably been playing on it for a long time. They ain't got nothing to do with it. But I bet she helped him hit the high notes too. So, baby, I can't hit that one note. Help me out real quick. Maybe that's what is happening. See, no disrespect to you, Mr. T-Pain, but same time,
Oh my gosh.
but that's. Or you miss Pan, his wife. But either way.
Nappy boy gonna run up on us now. Thanks. Now I gotta fight Jamie Kennedy. You're gonna have to fight, T-Pain.
I don't want to smoke with T-Pain.
I'm just gonna watch.
He pays to whoop ass. I don't think he touches anybody at this point.
Jim, my friend, I think we got to band together. We gotta get Jay a nemesis.
Oh, there's no nemesis for me.
There's no nemesis for you?
Yeah, we gotta go find you a nemesis now.
Nah.
Okay. Oh, I ain't got nothing but time to figure it out now.
So if I got to fight Jamie Kennedy and you got to fight T-Pain, Jay gonna have to fight somebody himself. So,
But I don't want to fight T-Pain. I follow everything he does, his gaming, all that stuff. Like he's an amazing streamer. Like
sitting there talking about his miracle pipes and everything.
I said, first of all, I was talking about his singing prowess. See that? Yeah, you had to be nasty. I was talking about his singing prowess.
I didn't say anything about. I didn't say all I said was this is magical pipes. How's that nasty?
And then you over here talking about woodwinds and how you blowing them and shit.
Because you alluded to that, you nasty horse. Anywho, you know what you did. Don't act play innocent. So like I was saying,
I was just here.
you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. Anywho, that's a good selection. Don Chon, what's your vibe of the week, bro?
All right, so mine's came from just at the end of last year. It came out of nowhere, and it came from a source I was not expecting. It's called "Fine Day Anthem." And it's a remix from a song from the 90s. It's a dance track from the 90s. And it's one of those, it's a fine day today. Tomorrow's going to be a fine day tomorrow. You heard it. You sit there and be like, I heard this song before. It's such an old song, but it's been, remade over and over. Well, the source that remade this and brought it back to the forefront and made it into a banger that it is Skrillex.
Ooh.
And I was like, yo, this is Skrillex who did this? Like, hold up, wait a minute. So it's Skrillex and Boys Noise that took that song, mixed it, and made it into a banger where, like, you throw in, like, this is one of those, you put some headphones on or you turn on the sound system and you just let that beat just wash over you. And it's like 3 minutes of just hype, and then it just goes away and you're like, fuck, I need a fix, man. Like, hit me back again. Like, put that shit on repeat.
Okay.
Like, dude, it's pretty dope. Like I said, it just goes with that chorus. It's a fine night tonight. Tomorrow is a fine day tomorrow. And you're like, and then that beat just comes in. Just doom, doom. You're like, oh shit. Okay, all right, yeah. I can't stop the body from moving, but I'm with it. Like I said, 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and you're like, oh. So that is my vibe of the week right there, man.
Okay, all right. I'll have to look into that. That sounds like something that give you a nice little bit of vibe, something that keep your heart going. I'm with it.
It's good, man. It has dude. It's like I said, it's high energy. It's it's a good song, and I was not expecting that from Skrillex because you remember Skrillex, you remember the old stuff he did, the stuff like that, and then you hear this song, you're like, wait, Skrillex did that? And I didn't realize that Skrillex just dropped a song with Missy Elliott a couple months ago, and I was like, whoa,
Really?
hold up. That was Missy and Skrillex? Hold up. Skrillex has changed his tone. Yeah. I love when artists like evolve into a different sound, and Skrillex did that.
Speaking of evolving, Marshmello has a cookbook, and his food looks fucking phenomenal. Have you seen it?
I have not, but if I was rich, I would have a cookbook too.
I follow him on Instagram, and he just be cooking now. And like for some reason, I was like, it's probably gonna be no good. His shit looks fluff and delicious.
Speaking of musicians evolving, what's up with Andre 3000?
Okay, so to be fair, did you listen to the Flute album?
I've listened to some of it.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. It's honestly very pleasant, but it's not like what I would anticipate.
It's not what we were expecting.
Yeah.
It's not what you were expecting, but at the same time, he told you it's like, it won't be any hip hop on this album. But at the same time, it is probably some of the best sleep I've gotten to. It's like, like you put it on in the background and just has like the right hertz level where you're just like, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just pass out. And you don't even realize you drifted off. You have pleasant dreams while it's still playing in the background. Like
nice.
The titles actually are hysterical. If you haven't listened to it, please at least look at the titles of it. And it's just like that one time I got high and I couldn't figure out what's wrong with my feet. And this one point or something like this, it's like really crazy ass titles. And only 3 Stacks will come up with that type of shit. Either him or Kid Cudi, more than likely. you gotta be a certain level of high to like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'll say, because I think the album itself is called New Blue Sun.
Yes. Like, I tell you, full blown, I enjoyed it. I didn't expect anything. I didn't go in there expecting anything. I just went there to just go listen. And I'm a fan of like old blues records anyway, like blues and jazz records.
Yeah.
So listening to that was just like, oh, it's peaceful. I can just go and just relax, take a nap, or read a book to this, so it's not distracting me, or study to it or something like that. So it's nice. It's me. It's kind of like, it's like a purity of artistry, so.
Right. It's like you said, it's just an evolution. You're like, let's see where he goes with this. So yeah. So,
I went ahead and Googled it because I didn't know the names. And the very first song is, I Swear I Really Wanted to Make a Rap Album.
Yes, he did. He said, I wanted to, but it's like, this is what came out. like I tried.
I love that. I love that about musicians. It's like, yo, I started this way and this was the final example. It's like, oh, wow. That's a hellified change. Okay, all right. Let's rock with it. And then you're sitting there, you're like, damn, this is a great album. Like, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, so that's overall solid. I love the evolution of most artists as well too. And I just had to look up that Marshmello page with him.
I'm sorry. It's actually longer than that. It's, I swear I really wanted to make a rap album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me this time.
Can you really be mad at him for it though? It's like, it's
are we competing for longest song titles now?
I think he's been watching anime, so he's been trying to like keep up with it. So, like, I think I fell in love with a girl. Is it wrong to fall in love with girls in a dungeon or some shit like that? It's like he's trying to keep up, man. He's keeping up with the time.
There's another one. That night in Hawaii when I turned into a panther and started making these low register purring tones that I couldn't control, shit was wild.
Yes, yeah, that wouldn't. I was like, I had to read these off. But like, it's his evolution, man. That's who he is in this moment, and I'm not mad at him for it. I'm gonna send you Marshmello's giant fried chicken sandwich thing I just saw. Because if I gotta be hungry, everybody gotta be hungry. Anyway, so this brings us to our final. Our final segment, which is the conclusion overall, where everyone gives out their socials, their platforms, and things that they have coming down the pipeline. And, it just show a little bit of love. And if there's something got coming out new or something that you want to orchestrate on and point out that, hey, I forgot about this, but it's coming out. This is your time. Plug it. What you got, Jay?
Oh, you know me. It's me and my best friend here, Dante. We're still working. We're getting more episodes going in the works. We're gonna have Tim in for a channel check because I think I told you about it last week. We're going to be starting season 2 of Reach for the Clicker.
Hey, I'm in there. I'm ready. I'm excited.
So,
like swimwear.
So look out for the newest editions of Reach for the Clicker, season 2 of Reach for the Clicker, and also look out for the channel checks. Definitely check out Tim, Quick Scopes and Jokes. As always, leave us comments on the YouTube channel that we're posting these episodes on. So you can, if you go to YouTube, look for Reach for the Clicker, and you'll see these shows being uploaded on YouTube. So drop us a comment on there. Also on Spotify, drop us a comment on there. If we have some polls up, participates in the polls. So I mean, we're getting there. We're getting to the point where we want talk to us so we can talk back. We're talking to you. We want to hear back from you. There's something you like, something you hate. Hey, let us know so we can make it better, or we're just gonna keep going and ignore your pleas. So.
But we care about your input. He's absolutely right. We care. We just want you to actually say something, damn it.
Exactly. We can't change nothing if we don't know.
Yeah.
I saw some people actually voted on the polls on one of the episodes. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah. So all of us at DFYS Media, we love all our listeners. Here in the States, worldwide, we love everybody. We love all of y'all. And thanks for tuning in to us.
Absolutely. And if you didn't know, my name is Timothy, aka Big King Kuma. That is on everything: YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, everything. I'm a voice actor. I'm a streamer. I just randomly like talking and giggling about shit. This is me as well on Quick Open Jokes, and also partnering with my friends over there on Reach for the Clicker channel checks from time to time. Either way, feel free to check all of us out. We love you. We appreciate you. We got more content coming down the pipeline. And if you had fun, tell your mama, your cousin, your sister, daughter, let her know we got something to make them live harder. I'm your boy, Big King Kuma. We'll catch you guys later. Be easy. Big music.